Watch me sway, darkness falls, and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin, burdened by the heart of man. Down to the river, down to the river. Oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, going down deep, saying, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath, oh, fire and water me, washing me clean, kerosene creek.
Well, guys, welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. Yes, that's right. It's daytime, and we are here. We don't usually do a show at this time, but we are checking it out and seeing what we've got going on. So this way, some of you guys who work at night want to be here and there in the day to get a reading, you'll get your chance to do so. Trying to open it up for more people to get a chance to check us out and see what's going on. We've got great shows all day long, so guys, make sure you're tuning in for that, because tonight after my show at 6 p.m. Eastern, we've got Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. She's going to be here giving you guys great readings. And then again, after that, we are going to be here with Energy, the Metaphysical Crone. So guys, make sure you're checking that out. And then we've got the Into the Dreams, the Shadows of Dreams with Journey and Kay at midnight tonight. So we got a ton of shows for you guys, and I can't wait to see all these questions coming in. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Our YouTube has amazing content, and we post new content every day. So guys, make sure you're checking that out at My Psychic Connection on YouTube. We got tons of great stuff. We've got some new stuff coming up real soon, so I can't wait for you guys to check that out. And if you guys are interested in your birthdays and things like that, we're going to be getting that together here very shortly, and let you guys get a chance to check all that out. So not only about birthdays, but we got horoscopes and all this beautiful stuff coming your guys' way. Things you guys seen on Life 9 magazine will be provided on our YouTube channel. So, all right. Well, guys, let's go ahead and start posting those questions. Let's get those emojis rolling, because we do have an emoji contest. When we get closer to that, we will be putting out the person who has won, and then they will be getting a reading from the Sacred Forest, a 3-card reading. Guys, do know if you have a general question, head over to mypsychicconnection.com, where you'll see a lot of our psychics on over there right now. If you'd like to get a general, that's where you're going to be able to get those. If you have a specific question, go ahead and post that specific question. We're going to try to get to as many people as possible. All right. And if you have a medical or legal question, let's save those questions for the legal and medical professionals, because we are a worldwide network, so we go to all the different countries. And with that, I'm going to tell you, it's not legal to answer some of these questions. That's why we cut out the legal and the medical, for that reason. We don't want to be getting anybody in trouble, and I don't want to answer it for certain people and not for others. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you have a specific question, go ahead and post that specific question. We're going to try to get to as many people as possible. Now, everybody who posts a question gets a chance for a 2-minute reading. But if you want something a little bit more in depth, a little bit longer, you guys can donate for a 3-minute reading, a mini reading, which is not timed, a mediumship, or a mega. A mega will allow you to ask multiple questions, and the mini and the mediums and the megas are not timed. So that way you guys can sit down, really get to the bottom of what the situation is for you. And we're going to try to get to as many people as possible. Let's share. Let's get it out to everyone far and wide. And we're going to go ahead and take our first question. Who do we got today? I said tonight. It's so different saying today. All right, we've got Taylor, who says, "Hi, Journey. I've been thinking about going back to school for nursing. Do you see me getting into the University of Pennsylvania for accelerated nursing in the near future?" Okay, so when it comes down to you moving forward in a nursing program, I do feel like the opportunity is there. Now, I do not feel like 2023 is the start date. We're going into 24 when I see you actually starting it, but you need to start putting in the footwork now. That's signing up, finding out what's available to you, what you can do to help with The schooling itself, what kind of scholarships can you grants, loans, things that you're going to need. What will you need? What type of computer will I need? Do I have to physically be there? Can I do it online? Yes, some of it you may be able to do online, but a lot of it's going to be an in-school learning. So make sure you know that, especially when it comes to nursing. There's going to be some hands-on stuff. Start checking out some of the fields, things that you would be wanting to put yourself in. There's different types of nurses. So just make sure you're educating yourself on the type of nurse you want to be. Educate yourself in the field of what part of the field you want to work in. And that way you can further your education in the direction you want to go in, not just going into nursing and then going, well, I should have done this or I should have done that. Research it. Don't allow yourself to fall short on this. Allow yourself to know the direction, where you're going, how you're going to get there, and allow yourself to open up those avenues, because it's going to help you. That way you don't feel like, well, I did all this education and I should have done this and I wouldn't have had to do this and that, or learn something that you didn't want to learn. You want to be able to focus and put yourself in that position of power. All right? Thank you so much, Taylor, for that question, and congratulations and good luck. It's a lot of work ahead of you, honey. A lot of work. And, going in that type of field, you got to make sure you have the time to study. So anybody who's going into the medical field, it is not an easy. I've seen people go, how hard is it to be a nurse? I was like, have you been to the school? Because it's pretty damn hard. They have to learn a lot of things to make sure your ass is safe. So So I congratulate anybody who's going into the medical field. It is not an easy one. There's a lot of fields out there that, may look simple, but the understandings of it's a lot deeper than you realize. So congratulations to furthering your education. That's always something I tell people to do. Further your education. Take yourself to the next level. There's nothing wrong. And it doesn't matter what age you are. I've got a friend right now that is in his 50s who is just gone to school for their passion. Don't let your age stop you. There's never a wrong time to further your education and do what you love. If there's a passion there for you, accept it, accelerate in it, and do what you love. Don't hold yourself back, because we can be our own worst enemy when it comes to things like that. All right. Well, that was a good question, a good start off. And let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? All right, we've got Emma. Says, good afternoon, Journey. I plan on moving to Boston soon in order to start a new chapter in my life. I'd like to know what the future holds for my social life once I'm in Boston. Thank you. So, Emma, with this change, I need you to be looking at what I'm seeing right now. Are you moving because you're ready to explore, but are you moving to get away? I feel like this is more, there's a lot of feelings of running away versus dealing with the things that you have in front of you and squashing what needs to be squashed, letting go of things that need to be let go of. I know you want a new chapter in your life, but you're going to have to, when you leave where you're currently at to go to Boston, that part of you that had to conform to what it is today and the part of the reason why you want to leave, she says, yes, you're more than right. I want you to let go of the things that you've been through. Forgive the situations and allow yourself to detach, because just because you go to a new location doesn't mean that energy will not follow you. And then you find yourself doing the same exact thing all over again, just in a new location. And then you find that the circle all of a sudden repeats itself. So this circle just keeps going and going and going. And you're like, nothing I can do, no matter where I go, the same shit happens. That's because you have to be able to let certain things go. Allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to let go and forgive your situation. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in this. When it comes to your social circles, I would start in places where you like music. That part I know. Start looking into the area where maybe people get together and they sing. Karaoke, that's a great thing. And now not everything's a karaoke bar where everybody's drinking, but there are places where you can just go and sing and meet. And damn it, I got that bell, but explore, and forgiveness is key. And that goes for anybody who's trying to change the situations that are going on in their lives. Don't allow yourself to get stuck doing the same things if you don't forgive your situations. Now, that doesn't mean she says, yes, like my mother, I need to forgive her. Exactly. It doesn't mean that you haven't forgotten what she's done, but in order for you to move forward, you need to be able to open that door. You need to be able to go, okay, I forgive you because I need to let it go, but I'm not going to forget. And so that way you can allow yourself to move in a direction that benefits you rather than a direction where you're feeling held down and you keep repeating the same patterns. And that goes for anybody. We don't want to repeat our same patterns. We're leaving, we're transferring, we're trying to move to the next level, but we can't do that if we're still holding on to all these old energies, negativities, and repeating old patterns. If you're really looking for change, you're going to forgive the situations that were behind you, learn the lessons that need to be learned, but let things go. You have to stop being your own worst enemy. Stop being that person who beats you up. Allow yourself to grow, move forward, and have that change that you're looking for. It's time to allow yourself to burn down, become the ashes, and rise as the new phoenix. And we do that every so often. Your body does that every 7 years. It changes. So allow yourself to renew just like your body does. Allow the energies to change. Cut out the things that no longer serve a purpose. Allow yourself to grow. All right. Emma says, cheers. You're the best. You're welcome. Taylor says, thank you. You are so welcome, Taylor. Hang in there, Greg. Congratulations on making a decision. And she put cheers. You're the best. All right. So the thing is that we're in a very creative energy right now. We just had that moon that came through and brought such creative energies. Guys, I said it last night. I'm going to say it again today. If there are ideas and things that you've got going on in your life that you want to write down, write them down. That way you never forget them. Even if you don't have the energy to put forth for your idea right now, that idea, that energy will be good for later on. You can come back to it, but write it down so you don't forget it. Allow yourself to have a creative book. I have a creative book. It looks like the phone book. It's about this damn thick. But I have that for a reason. I write down all my ideas, everything that's coming for me, everything that I want to do. And you know what it does for me is I get a chance to take a look and go back with the ideas, things I've come up with. I even write on there if I put forth what I was thinking about at that time. What I do is I go back and I can see how creative my mind is. And no one can tell me that I'm not a creative person, because I can go back with my own eyes and see what I was trying to create, what I was looking for. And there's times where I've seen it develop into something, same idea, just a little bit different with a stronger connection, something I can work with. So the best books, I say, don't get anything that has any lines. Go get yourself a sketchbook, a blank sketchbook. Get you a thick blank sketchbook. That way you can write, draw, type notes any way you want, or write notes any way you want. I said type. Write them any way you want, and you will see your creative mind at work. It's absolutely amazing, and it's super inspiring. All right, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's keep those emojis going, guys. Those emojis. We got an emoji contest. We'll be doing that here shortly. That person will win a 3-card reading from the Sacred Forest. So let's go with the next question. Who do we got? We've got Terry. It says, hi, will I meet a man for love soon? All right, Terry, when it comes down to love for you and going in that direction, I do believe that the opportunity for love is there. The being more social isn't. I don't feel like your social life has changed enough for you to kind of meet somebody new. And I feel as though when you are opening yourself up to love, you need to be a little bit more open. You need to maybe change up the grocery store that you go to, the gas station that you go to, the coffee place that you go to, anywhere that you're doing. Do things a little bit differently. If you're going on dating apps, go to one that you haven't been to. Allow yourself to explore new people. Talk about yourself differently, not in the same way that you've always. Don't be like, oh, I don't know what to say about myself. If you don't know what to say about yourself, other people aren't going to know what to say about you either. The one person that knows about you, be real with yourself. And I don't mean cut yourself down, because that's the first thing. When I say be real with yourself, the first thing people do is they start labeling all the things that they're not good at. It was so easy for you to see the negatives instead of the positives. Allow yourself to see the positives about you. That is what really people are seeing. They're not seeing those negative qualities, only you are. And you're the one seeing them as a negative. So stop doing that to yourself. But I'm going to say, change the direction in which you're going about finding someone new. Finding new love for you, it is possible. And I can see it as possible as November, but it's putting forth that energy. So right now it's showing me November. But if you don't put forth the action to make these changes, the date of November will disappear. The person in which I see coming into your life at that point will no longer be there, and it will have to start all over. You'll be repeating a cycle, trying to meet somebody new, trying to get them drawn in, but you've got to take the steps in order to get there, because UPS is not dropping off. That's a very awkward place to end the bell there. But I mean, they could. I mean, it's mail order brides and husbands. We've seen it, you know, but it's not going to see you finding love. You're looking for love. And so yeah, if we're all trying to do different things, we're trying to create, we're trying to go about things in a different way. Yes, I would suggest doing things a little bit differently, letting things go. Don't point out things people aren't seeing about yourselves, because a lot of people do that to themselves. Don't do that, because they're not seeing that. They just are starting to get to know you. And if something that you do is something that you're trying to get rid of or no longer incorporate that into your life, telling people about it is not exactly the best way to get rid of it, because now all you're doing is introducing them to your own fears and the things that you see that's wrong with you. You don't want to do that. You're looking for new love. You want them to build their own opinion of you, and you need to talk about the positives about you. Like, I'm an amazing reader. I didn't realize I could read as fast as I did, and then I started reading stories for kids. Or, you know, I'm great at drawing. I'm great at this. I'm great at that. Oh, what about you? What do you like? Okay. You know, you don't want to start with any negatives like, oh yeah, I get lazy sometimes, and then I wear the same shirt 2 times in a row. And you know, don't beat yourself up. Don't do that. Don't talk about your flaws. Don't talk about your negativities. Oh, I don't like my nose, or I don't like my ears, or my eyebrow. Don't point these things out. Trust me, the person that's sitting in front of you is not seeing that until you point those things out. Never start new relationships of any kind, friendship, partnership, relationship. However, do not start with negatives. They do not work in your favor. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Amy. Amy says, what's in store for me in love? Ooh, Amy. Very first thing, it says, continue to keep distancing yourself from your past. Your past will try to meet your present. So don't allow yourself to let anyone from your past. So any past loves, ex-boyfriends, ex-lovers of any kind, it's where they stay, in the past. Don't let them stay in your present. Don't give them any time, attention. Don't say, oh, we could try to see if we can work this out again. Don't allow yourself to do that. I do feel like they come to you that way. Keep feeling a real loss when it comes to love, which makes you scared. That's something that I would work on when it comes to wanting to be in a new relationship, because the heart is bleeding. I want you to look at this and go, what is making me feel this way? What am I doing to myself that's keeping me from growing? What am I doing to myself that is, because I'm seeing loss, and all this loss and all these hurts and pains and things that you've been through, even a lost loved one, is kind of blocking your heart from being open to allowing people to see you. She says, I just had a heart attack. Oh boy. Well, that's not going to stop you from finding love. I don't see that stopping you from finding love. I'm not seeing that. See, that wasn't brought to my attention as the thing that's stopping you from love. You can heal from that. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that and had a heart attack. I apologize for you. I feel bad for it because that's not a good feeling. It does make you more nervous, but that's not your block. Your block is your past, the hurt feelings that you have inside. These are emotional damages. These are not physical damages. The emotional damage is what's blocking you. All right. Well, thank you so much for that question. I do appreciate it. And I'm sorry to hear about your heart attack. I hope you do get better. Take some time to meditate, heal, listen to your doctors because they're telling you what you need to do. But when it comes down to you finding love, let the past go, learn from the mistakes that were made, and move forward. Amy says, thank you so much. You are so welcome, Amy. All right. And I'll light anybody that's here, I will light a candle for whoever asked for it. Amy, I'm going to light one for you just from Reiki healing to help provide some positivity, but be willing to accept that energy because it can be pushed away. All right. All right. Guys, we're having fun here. Let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Kathleen says, hi, please, can I have a reading? I'm feeling low at the moment with my money situation. Will things get better for me? All right, Kathleen. So looking at your situation when it comes to money, I don't feel like you're going to continue to hemorrhage money. I do feel like there is change, but as we go through November, December, because October, you're not going to see a change in finances. It's not until we get into November, December that things start to balance out a little bit. Not to the point where you're like capable of saving all that money, but to a place where you feel a little bit more in control and that the finances will start to get a little bit better. I'm seeing new opportunities coming in that are going to give you new avenues of ways to make money and allow yourself to benefit you, not just financially, but in the sense of spirituality. Like it's bringing you a sense of joy, which is bringing up, it's raising your spirit. It's making you feel better. So don't allow yourself to get stuck because you keep drawing in that negativity because you keep worried. You're very worried. And I understand we get worried when we don't have the financial needs that we need in order to be able to move forward. And this is not saying that you're not going to meet that or you're not going to get that, but it is going to come from a different direction, not what you're used to. So keep your eyes open to new opportunities because those opportunities are going to lead to a better financial break for you. And like I said, starts in November, a little better in December, and continues to keep getting better from here on out. It is going to take time to rebuild and fix the situation that's going on currently, but it will not stay this way. And you'll be able to, find yourself making more money, finding yourself in a more stable financial environment. That way you don't feel like you're going to lose because all that extra anxiety is weighing heavy on you. And I feel almost like a panic attack coming on. The mind was just going, go, 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 go. And it wasn't stopping. It was like, wow. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for that question. I do appreciate it. Guys, do remember that we are on tonight as well at 6 p.m. Eastern with Destiny K, Divine Love and Light, followed by Energy, the Metaphysical Crone at 10 p.m. And then Into the Shadows of Dreams with Journey Ryan and Kay. So, guys, if you have some great dreams that you want to share with us, we can help you break them down and understand that tonight at midnight. All right. Loving all these beautiful emojis coming through. Love it, love it, love it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep sharing us out far and wide as we can. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We got Marie says, hello. Anyone coming my way like love? What I can say about love for you, are you being a hermit right now? Because I keep seeing you being extremely stationary. I don't feel like things are going to, things aren't changing in the love department, not until next year. And I really want to say, yeah, someone's going to be in your, are you going to meet people? You can. Are you finding anybody that's on your level? No. It just feels like a lot of the same. Changes don't happen for you in the love department until we get about April of next year. That's when I really see you're exploring, you're doing different things. You've met a couple new friends coming in, but this all stems from you opening up your social. You need to be able to open up and do a little bit. Someone invites you somewhere, go and hang out, make new friends. But right now you're not making any new friends. I feel as though that you're kind of like stuck in this bubble. And that's like, work, grocery store, nothing fun. You're not doing anything fun, nothing that's exciting you. I feel like you are, because you've gotten into a habit that you just keep doing the same things. And it's not bad. We all are creatures of habit. We all do things. We do get comfortable with going to the same grocery store. We do get comfortable sitting at home and watching movies on Saturday night. We do get comfortable doing these things. But you need to open up your social market is what I'm going to call it. That way, maybe go out and have with a friend of yours. Let's go dancing. Let's go paint and have wine. Let's go, do different things. Allow yourself the options. And if you don't have the financial energy to do expensive things, you don't have to do it. There are plenty of free things happening in your town that you can check out, but do something different. All right. That's how I have to do things. Go to social events and things that I see going into towns, and get to meet new people. It's fun that way. And Marie says, you're spot on. Thank you, Journey. You are so welcome. It's just, we forget sometimes that we've got to take that step to be social. Well, nobody wants to meet me. Well, no one's talking on, hey, I want a friend. You want to be friends? They're not doing it. That would be great if that happened, because, that would be really neat. But it doesn't happen that way. So we have to take initiative. We have to take the steps in order to be able to move forward. So, yeah. Oh, we got Kathleen. Kathleen says, thank you so much. Yes, I'm sorting my money out, listening to you, making me feel better. Yeah, the bulges in the disc in your spine, so that's getting you low. Absolutely. A lot of believe it or not, I'm sure you guys have seen, like on YouTube, or if anybody watches Discovery, History Channel, things like that, they talk about the mind on these networks, and they talk about how we can do things that allow ourselves to, let's say, open that door to do little bits at a time until we start to feel better physically. But we start getting the minds feeling better in a more positive place, you'll find yourself in a more healthier space. So it does work. Mind over matter. You don't mind, it don't matter. You guys do something a little bit more for yourselves, and do something that makes you smile, even if it's for 2 minutes a day. It really does help. All right. Well, thank you, Kathleen, and thank you for that amazing message back. I'm sorry about your back. I will light you guys. Anybody right now that wants to get a Reiki candle after the show, I'm going to light a bunch of Reiki candles for everybody. Just let me know. Let me see all the blue hearts. The blue hearts will tell me that you want a Reiki candle. We'll put your name down and put you on my altar here and get you guys some amazing energy healing. But remember to accept the energy when it comes through. It would sometimes make you feel like there's someone behind you. It almost feels like someone's creeping up on you, but it's not. It's just the energy trying to help heal you. It's going to come around you. And I'm seeing the beautiful hearts, and I'm seeing people saying, please, absolutely. I will make sure I write your guys' names on them and send those energies your way to help provide you guys with a boost of energy that is down. She says, write me down, please. Don't worry. I've got people in the back checking on that, and they will write those names down, and I can always also just go back and watch and see who it is. So either way, we've got your names, guys. Just let us know with the blue heart or me too, and we will go ahead and put you guys down for that. All right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take that next question. Who got it? We've got Taylor. Taylor says, can you please tell me anything about my future love life? And it will be someone new or someone from the past. Okay, first of all, Taylor, you are too good for your past. You are too good for your past. There's a reason why you dumped him like a safe in the sea. You are looking for a shining knight. You're looking for Prince Charming. not the idiot in tinfoil. You found the idiots in tinfoil. Just because it's shiny doesn't mean they're protected. Trust me, your past is not who you want to be with. It's the opening the door for the future. But you also need to allow yourself the chance to get away from them. But because I kind of feel as though I keep feeling picking. So not only are you getting picked by your past, but your friends are not very supportive. I get you're supportive, but your friends are not, they don't return the favor. So you'll sit down, you'll listen to them, you'll hear them out, you will be there for them, but they're not hearing you out. So you kind of need to pull back your energy a little bit and start giving yourself a little bit more you time and allow yourself to get out there. You need to get out there. I don't feel as though that you're being seen by who you need to be seen in order to find love. When it comes to love, you are going to find it. It's not looking like until we get into the month of December. It is going to take a little bit of time to push away the past, allow yourself to be open to new love, and not let anybody get involved. So when everybody's like, oh my God, I want to meet them. I want to meet them. You'll meet them when the time is right. I don't want to scare them. You're a tad crazy. I want to keep this. I want to make you need to make your foundation strong before you introduce them to your crazy. So the thing is that I do feel like love will come your way. It's all about changing some things about yourself. Stop beating yourself up over your appearance. You have nothing to worry about. You had that gorgeous picture. I don't feel like you have anything to worry about, but I do feel like you pick on yourself too. Stop doing that. A lot of us do that. We pick on ourselves. You know what? Stop doing that. Do what makes you feel good. If you want to wear pink shorts and a neon green shirt, then you wear pink shorts and neon green shirt as long as you feel good in it. If you want to put eyelashes on your face, do it. If you want to wear makeup, if you don't want to wear makeup, do what makes you feel good. Don't worry about what anybody else is thinking, because guess what? They ain't snoring in your face at night, so why does their opinion matter? Taylor, hang in there, girl. Love's coming your way, but open the door, and don't open the door to the past. Lock that son of a bitch. Break that wall up. You don't need it. It's not something you want. I'm not saying you can't be friends with people from your past that you might have dated, but you do not want them in your love life. They've already been there. They trashed the place and left. You don't want it. You don't want to have to pick those pieces back up again. All right. Taylor. Please don't pair neon shirts and pink skirts together. I'm just saying, if you want to wear it, you feel good in it, wear it. Doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. It doesn't. We've become a society where we base everything we do on how everybody else is going to judge us. If you base your life that way, that means you're always looking for someone else to tell you what to do, because that means you can't run things yourself. And that's something that we all need to take a look at and say, well, why do I need their opinion when I know this is not right for me? Or I know that this is right for me, or this makes me feel good. I don't need everybody to tell me what makes me feel good. I know what makes me feel good. I don't need validation from someone else when I have it in my own heart. I know what makes me feel good. And you know what? Sometimes when you do things, you make other people laugh. They're not laughing at you. They're laughing with you because you see they're laughing. You laugh and be like, oh, well, you just do what you got to do. But don't judge yourself. You can be the harshest judge on yourself. All right, let's keep it going, guys. I'm having so much fun. This day shift is different for me, but I'm loving it. Let's go ahead and take the next question. Who do we got? We got Firefly. Hi, Journey. Any insight on what Aries is playing at with me? He's supposed to message me. He's blatantly ignoring me now. Is it mind games or his head been turned? All right, thanks so much. Firefly, when it comes down to Aries was riding the serious high, like serious high. Now, this is the moon prior to the one that just passed. So the one prior to that, everything was like, whoa! That was the high they were riding on. So you're going to find Aries at a very low place right now, knowing when they were riding that high, they were being an ass the whole time. How do I come back from that? How am I going to make things happen? Will you communicate with Aries? Absolutely. I do feel that you will communicate with them. But you need to be able to kind of like get them to open up and talk about things. Say, I'm here for you if you want to talk about anything. You don't have to hide from me. I'm not here to judge you. They need that reassurance right now that they're not going to be judged, because they had a lot of Aries have made some pretty bad decisions riding on that really powerful high. And if any sign was on that type of energy that was coming through at that time, they would have been on a power trip too. But because this was Aries energy, and that doesn't mean just your sun sign. That's if your rising sign was Aries, your moon sign was Aries, your Mercury was in Aries. That really, the sun all the way to Mars, those were really affecting you if any of those planets were in Aries. And they was going to affect you maybe in your love life, maybe in your communications, all these different things that are possible here. But I do get that Aries is going to calm down. I do feel like they're in a bit of a slump. So they're in their own head. So yeah, that's unfortunate for Aries. I get that. But if you could find yourself going through that same situation and their planet was in Aries, and this was about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think 3 weeks ago. It had to be 3 weeks ago. But 3 weeks ago, we were feeling that really strong vibration. Now we're in a creative place, which can create sensitivities. So needs a softly approached. Yes, be careful with it. He is very vulnerable. And if anything feels like an attack, we're going to go into a closet. We're going to hide. She says, thanks a lot, Journey. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Anytime. So glad to see you here. Guys, loving everything that I'm seeing here. Get those beautiful positive emojis out there, guys. We will be calling an emoji winner in about 10 minutes. So let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Paula. Says, was wondering, will I ever find a guy that both my son and I will both enjoy? Currently, he wants me day to man. I'm not interested. It's not interesting. Okay. I have to say this. I get that you are taking your son's feelings into consideration. But this is a relationship for you. And trying to date someone you're not interested in, it's never going to work. It's going to turn into something worse. And then not only are you in the situation, your son's in the situation, and this person's trying to figure it out, and you could possibly have your son grouping up against you because they're trying to take their side because they like them. I don't suggest that, and don't go down that road. It's not worth your time. Finding a person that you want to be with is something that will come. But real love for you, strong, real love. Now, I could see you dating a couple times, maybe going out to dinner with a few people, nothing that's going to stick. But as we go into June of 2024, that's going to be an amazing summer. It's a summer of love, it's a summer of fun, and it's what you're looking for. It's not just love for you. There's respect for your son, and your son liking the person as well. So it's not that it's not possible that you can both get what you want, but don't date somebody just because your son wants you to. Because you're the one that is dating them. You're the one that's supposed to be expressing those feelings. And you're not loving someone based off of their feelings. You're loving someone based off your own feelings. Now, I'm not saying you can't take some consideration. I mean, if they're bad to your son, then yeah, I would say, yeah, kick rocks, eat shit, and tell them. But definitely feel as though that you're going to be able to find love. It's just going to take a little bit longer. Hold out. Don't give in. That's my best advice to you at this point. But don't stop looking either. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your question, Paula. And guys, we're in a very creative energy right now. I mean, we're trying to rebuild our lives. We're creating new ideas for ourselves. We're doing a lot of amazing things, even writing down what you need to. Oh, Paula says, thank you so much and appreciates me. No problem. No problem, Paula. You are so welcome. All right. So, guys, let's keep it going. Let's go ahead. And she says, I meant to say Journey, not Jody. It's okay. It happens. Someone called me Jeremy, and I was like, that's not how you spell Jeremy. But it doesn't bother me. I come to hey you, guys. I'm just like, hey, I'm like, hey, what? All right. Let's keep it going. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got? We've got Debbie. What do you see for me in terms of career and job? Debbie, you're putting way too much pressure on yourself. Let's start there. When it comes to getting this career and the opportunities that are ahead of you, you need to be able to kind of calm down your energies. I feel like you're wanting a career so badly that you're kind of scattering yourself. And by doing so, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Don't scatter yourself. You need to recenter. You need to bring it back. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself all over the map and you're going to feel like you're never going to get a job because you're so scattered. And believe it or not, we get scattered like that sometimes. The other people that, let's say, our interviewer is seeing that you're scattered, you're not put together well. This leads to bad interviews. This leads to different things. But looking at what I'm seeing, the only reason I'm saying is come back together, center, is because you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. And I definitely could feel your career growing. I see things going in a positive direction, but with all this anxiety and the things the pressure you're putting on yourself, you're kind of slowing yourself down and you're scattering yourself. You're running yourself a little too thin. Pull yourself back together. More positive things coming. Testing. I'm seeing you furthering your education. I do feel like there's good things on the horizon. So don't allow yourself to be stuck by your anxieties. Don't get trapped. It's a terrible trap. And get out of what if world. Well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if? Get the hell out of there. It sounds like a cute place. It is a toxic dump. It is a toxic dump. What if world sucks? Stay away from it. It's got a cute sign. Get away from it. What if the sun doesn't shine tomorrow? Nobody has promised tomorrow. We can all live for today. So get out of left world. What if world doesn't exist to you? Keep moving forward. All right. Thank you so much. And guys, I love seeing everybody that was on last night coming in, hanging out, and I love you guys sharing us out. Make sure you guys are posting all those beautiful emojis, and we'll be coming up on the emoji winner here in just a few minutes. But I do want to talk about the shows that we have on our YouTube channel. If you guys are interested in knowing the transits and knowing what's happening in that and allowing yourself to know kind of like a weather report for the solar system and the things going on around us, to get an idea of what to expect, check out the transits new right on our YouTube channel. Guys, make sure you're watching those. Plus, we also have astrology breakdown where we take that astrology and we break it down for you and give you guys a better understanding of the things that are going on and how we can face those things. We also talk about birthdays and the different aspects of different signs. And we had a really good one. We were going so long. We went past our time and we were like, wait a minute. Wow. We went so far. And we were just such a deep conversation with the entire audience that time did not exist. And it's funny because a lot of timing is in astrology, but at that moment it did not exist. And we were having so much fun. So much fun. So guys, make sure you're checking out our shows and checking that stuff out. We also got card of the day, angel number of the day, numerology of the day. We've got all kinds of great stuff. We also got spilling the tea. We have, right now it's the horror spreads with Kay, the intuitive empath. She is doing, instead of the enchanted spreads as she does with the fairy tales, she's actually doing the horror spreads right now with all of your favorite scary movie characters. So check that out. Amazing stories that come out of that. The information is overwhelmingly amazing. So Guys, check out our YouTube channel. There's more to come. We have a TV network app coming out very soon. So guys, get ready for that. We're going to have a blast, and you guys will be able to sit back and watch us from your big screen. All right. Well, it looks like it's that time. Woo! Taylor, hey, you have won the emoji contest. All right. Congratulations, Taylor. All right. She's been posting those emojis like crazy. Thank you so much, Taylor. And that beautiful energy and all that positivity, guys. We're going to keep it going. Let me go ahead and get this reading out here. Now, this is the only time of the show where I'm going to go ahead and just pull some cards for you and not have you have a question or anything ready. We're just going to see what the universe has in store for you. Let's find out what's going on. Uncertainty. All right. So you've got a lot of things ahead of you that are making you feel like you're uncertain. It comes from letdown. So some people have been letting you down. Look at this. The uncertainties, walking through things, not knowing what's going on. And with this uncertainty, you've got stillness. Time to reflect on the things that you got going on, the things that have made you uncertain. You need to really reflect on this. And we talked about this when it came to your actual question, because you need to take a look at the things that no longer serve a purpose in your life and let those things go. Let the past be the past and allow yourself to be open to the present. Change. With doing so, allowing yourself to see things for what they are. And I'm gonna say this: if a person shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. I want you to see what you've gone through. And I need you to see the strong person that you've become because of these situations. You know, a lot of people are like, oh my God, I can't believe I was so weak at that point. Yeah, you might have been, but look at the strength that you got. Look at you educated yourself of what you don't want. You survived it. With all that, you will get wisdom. So basically, looking at everything that the things that make you uncertain, that stillness, to reflect on everything, it's going to give you the understanding of what you want and how to move forward. Knowing what you don't want will keep you from making the same mistakes again. Do not change what you're looking for anybody. Do not settle, because from what I can tell, you've settled quite often. And because you've made that, I settle for this, or I allow this to happen because if I don't, this person's not going to be. When does your feelings become valid? When does what you want become valid? You have to make them valid. So if you don't have anybody respecting you in the sense of how you feel, they're just going to keep doing what they want and things will never change for you. So I believe this is the wisdom in which you're going to receive out of this. So take a look at the uncertainties. Why were you uncertain? Reflect on how that made you feel and how you want to move forward so you can gain the wisdom of how to move forward, what it is that you want in life, and not to change for anybody. Continue being yourself. It's a very powerful reading right there. Just the energy that's circling that and what's going on there. Wow. It's definitely something that I would tell you to definitely check out. Reflect, go inward. Every now and then we all have to do that. We have to check to see what is holding us back. Why aren't things moving the way I would like them to move? Well, let's find out what's hindering. What are we holding on to? What are we pulling behind us? Let's let some of that weight go so we can move a little faster. And we can go in the direction. But sometimes, depending on what we're carrying, won't allow us to travel to the next step. All right. Thank you so much, Taylor, for all those beautiful emojis. Guys, we've got a couple more. We got a couple more readings coming your way, so let's go ahead and take the next one. Who do we got? We got Shield. Said, how are you? I'm good. Said, are there any job opportunities ahead? Did 3 interviews prior, but no follow from them yet, as of yet. Okay, so when it comes to the jobs that you are already applied to, I do feel as though that 2 of them, they will reach out to you, but I feel like the ship has sailed on that one, on those 2 of them. There will be one that gets back with you, but I don't feel like that's the one that you want to take because new opportunities are going to be coming in. So this is about time for change and the energies that are coming your way. look positive. So the things that you've applied for today, something better is coming. So I want you to start looking now. I want you to start applying again. Get that resume out there. You need that resume out there, because if you just stay stagnant on the ones that you have, you're going to run that time out, and then some of these opportunities will be missed. Don't allow yourself to miss these opportunities. They are there for a reason, and now is the time. The universe will stop things. If they feel like you're going in a direction you don't need to repeat, or a direction you don't want to be on, they will make it impossible for us to get that job. And then we think it's us. It's not. Sometimes the universe has to stop things from happening so we don't go down a dark path. It's not meant for us to go down. So keep your options open, allow yourself to move forward so you can grow. But I definitely feel like the opportunity is there, and I see you growing in that way. So you're probably looking at starting at something in November. That's what I'm seeing for you. But you've got to start putting those resumes out there right now. Now is the time. Get yourself, keep going. Keep going. Watch all the opportunities, and then watch all the opportunities flood in with the calls and the interviews, and giving you the right position that you're looking for. Okay? I know that was a lot, but we do that to ourselves when we stop and we're like, okay, I've got plenty of interviews. I've got, options. Sometimes those options don't pan out for us. So don't stop. When we're looking for jobs, we need to continue. Even if, let's say, you sit down one day, you fill out 10 applications. Now, from every day after that, fill out 1 application a day, or send out 1 resume a day until you find exactly what it is that you're looking for. Start valuing yourself and knowing what you want, because the value that we give ourselves is, I just need a job to pay my bills. But that's not really what you're wanting. That doesn't bring forth happiness. I mean, yeah, it takes away a financial burden. You're able to make some money. But also find something that you connect with, something that you can be passionate about, and turn that job into a career. And I know some of you think, well, not all of us have that education. Some people like being in some of the jobs that they're in. I know people that love working at McDonald's. They would have it no other way. They've been there for 20-something years. It's not that they hate the job. They actually like the job. They like restaurants. They like being with the people. They love seeing, a lot of our youth comes through places like McDonald's, Burger King, all those, dates where they get their first work experiences, and they like seeing that, and they meet a lot of cool people. But that's what I'm saying is, do what makes you feel good. I'm not saying McDonald's is going to make you feel good. I'm just saying that do what makes you feel good. Anything, whatever it is that you start going in that direction, start following your dreams. Don't follow your wallet, follow your dreams. I know we all need money to pay our bills, but we need to be happy while we're doing it, because if not, that creates a whole new problem. All right. And Taylor says, thank you. You are so welcome. Taylor, I really love that picture. That's a good picture. I love the water. Anything with water, guys. I'm a Cancer. I live by a lot of water. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take the next person in line. Who do we got? All right. We got Patricia that says, is this guy's energy worth checking out? Okay, so that for me is a little bit general. Give me an initial so I can go in that direction, because there are a couple people around you that are checking you out. So I want to make sure I'm connecting to the right person, because I see energies that there's a couple people that you're checking out, and then there's thinking about, I wouldn't say checking out like you're doing something wrong, but I can tell you right now that the energy circling around you, I can't figure out which person it is. Laugh out loud, who shall I? Okay. I'm not really understanding if this is the person. Is Earl. Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, let's take a look at Earl's energy, right? Back and forth energy. Right off the bat, I got a back and forth energy. I'm not getting that there's a balance here. that does settle down. And I do feel like you are in a certain place for growth, but we've gonna have to wait for Earl's energy to calm back down. He seems to be sporadic right now. I do feel that with time, your guys' energy will grow stronger, but right now I do feel like he's going to be pulled back. It's going to be a little off. I don't feel that the connection's going to grow strong quickly. It's kind of going to be a little stagnant for now, and then it starts to get a little bit better. But right now I don't feel that is the way or the direction that it is worth checking out once he gets a little bit more stable. So to answer that, it will be. It's just not right now. Says, I'm not ready yet either. Okay, well, that so you guys are both kind of like going back and forth, teeter-tottering on anything a little bit deeper. But if we're looking at more future time frames, I would say anything after the 3rd week of November would be a more stronger time. So maybe just chit-chat with each other, kind of build up the friendship part of the energy, but I wouldn't do anything romantic until both of you guys start to feel a little bit more comfortable. Because it's definitely feeling off. All right. Patricia says, perfect. You are so welcome, sweetheart. I do hope you appreciate that. Guys, I love the stay shift with you guys. And by the way, this will be an ongoing show. So now every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, you'll be able to find me, Journey Ryan, right here on My Psychic Connection. And guys, we've got more shows coming with new psychics. So guys, make sure you're checking that out as we go throughout the season. All right, so we are down to the last question. Wow, that hour flew by. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who is it? All right, we got Jimmy. Jimmy says, hi, will I get a good offer from any jobs I have applied to back in August? Jimmy, I see the energy that I'm seeing surrounding what's going on with you. I do believe that you will get a response, but it's not giving you a job, it's asking you to come back in for an interview. So one of those opportunities is going to kind of rise back up and ask you to come back in for an additional interview, which is not expected, but it is going to happen. That one does provide opportunity. But again, as I told somebody else, don't stop with these ones that you've already applied to. Continue to keep opening up. There's a reason why you're not getting exactly what you're looking for at the moment, because what you're looking for hasn't been presented. But an opportunity does open and gives you an opportunity to work, but it is not exactly what you're looking for, and other opportunities are going to come through for you. So keep yourself going with putting your resume out there, putting everything out there for yourself. It is definitely worth it. Okay? Don't keep yourself thinking that these are the only options you got. You've got more options coming your way with better opportunity, and because you have better opportunity, I'm going to say go with those opportunities. Don't stay stagnant. Okay? All right, guys, this has been beautiful. If you guys like the readings that you guys had, you can go to journeyryanlive.com/reviews and leave me a review, or any of the psychics that you've had readings with here. Leave us a review. We love hearing from you guys. Make sure you guys are tuning in at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight with Destiny K kicking off the evening shift, and you guys will get a chance to see a whole bunch of us tonight. Let's have some fun. Get those questions ready, and this is different for me. I'm gonna say this has been a little bit different, and I like it, and I'm excited that I get to be here with you guys, and we will catch you guys all again tonight, 6 p.m. with Destiny K. Until then, have a great day, and I'll see you then.